Hey guys, what's up? It has been a while since I posted my last video. I've been really postponing this video, but luckily I kind of have mostly finished this, and I just want to show it while I have it, well, at least while I'm still in town and everything. And you know, hope your guys' summer's going good, and sorry for the lack of updates, but I finally did it, and I think I'm at a point that I finished my Abrams. Obviously this is a M1 105, essentially the version that would have been seen in like the mid 80s in the Food Gap or in Germany, and it's basically just the standard issue Abrams. I tried replicating the 105 pretty well, but obviously there are limitations with Lego like that. It's pretty fragile, at least the part right here, but yeah. So anyway, let's get into it. So I really wanted to replicate the angling of the turret as best I could. And so how to do that is I used multiple different techniques. I first used, if I can get this out. Actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna take this side out. Actually, I'm just gonna take off the turret side. So I used a lot of like angle techniques to do the turret. Obviously, you can see that I did like a lot of areas like right here. For instance, I used like these pieces. I don't even know what they're called. They're probably not the best exactly for what I was aiming for, but I mean it actually worked out pretty well, and it was really like the only thing I could think of when doing the turret. But yeah, kind of see it right, like kind of like right there. Shit, the barrel's pretty bad, honestly. I gotta fix that. Yeah, the turret's overall pretty good. It was hard to make a turret. I think I went through at least like 5 designs at least for the turret. That's not lined right. But I went through at least about 5 designs. That's also not right. Holy shit. Come on. There we go. I went through, I think, about like 5 designs for the turret, and this is probably the best one I've ever had so far. My first 2 were terrible. I mean, I went through multiple designs, especially on that turret front, and I just couldn't get something I liked. But this is probably about as good as I'm gonna get. So turret's one of the main things about this, and I'll kind of just give a little rotation. Here's the back. Obviously the engine would be in the back. One thing about my model is that it is maybe slightly short. Like I compare to the M60 right now, and I think the M60 might be a stud. No, they're about the same. Like when you compare to the M60, obviously the M60 is a little bit taller, but it is maybe a little too short, and maybe a little, you know, needs to probably be a little longer, as you can probably see. But overall, I think it's okay. Yeah, for the hull itself, I used, for the tracks, and I'll just take out the turret again. The hull, I think, is probably one of the best things of this model. The side skirts are a little off because they should be a little further down, but I don't know, I think that's good. They also are a little fragile too. Like the only point that you actually put it on is like about right here, and so there's a lot of pressure on there. But here's obviously the driver's position. This side I actually haven't gotten done with the side skirts, unfortunately. I just don't have that piece yet, but hopefully when I do get it, I will show. I'm just gonna pick up the camera real quick. Yeah, so obviously you got the back bed, I guess, for the engine, the vents, driver's position, and this is where the turret would go. Now I can just put that on real quick. Yeah, so turret just go like that basically, and it does rotate. I don't know if it's very accurate how it rotates. I don't know if it's supposed to be that far back. It should probably facing, like the front should be facing forward more, but overall it's okay. Honestly, I don't really turn the turret often either anyways, so yeah. Let me get a minifig real quick. I actually don't have one on. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, so obviously you got the antenna right here. I kind of put on there for a little detail. I think the back of the turret came out pretty good. How the original Abrams was before they had the actually got the camera down. But before they had the like the back cage, I guess, for equipment, they just had like a flat area kind of back here, and it had this weird like angled area for the blow rack for the ammo. And I tried to recreate that. It is maybe a little too might stand out a little bit too much on how the actual thing would, but I think it turned out pretty good. Obviously it was hard to make the equipment racks for the side, so I just instead put these plates down, these grill plates, and I mean it works okay, I guess. Also also, while we're talking about the sides, I did put like these smoke launchers. Don't think the amount that there should be, but I mean, it's still a cool detail. For the actual wheels, I used actually, I have one right here. I used like these head pieces, and I've been using these a lot, and they actually work pretty good. But they're just these like black heads. These ones are actually great. But yeah. Yeah, and then for the back wheels, I was lucky enough to find these. I don't even know what the piece is, but I was lucky enough to find like these. I don't know, these other tires. You can take this off, and there are these other like return wheels, but they don't really work that well because fortunately it just goes like that. But it's a cool detail, I guess. There we go. Going back to the front. Piece. Yeah, one issue with the wheels is that I had to extend them like down so that there'd be like a area between the floor and the actual tank itself. So I had to use these 1x1s or 1x2. I don't even know honestly at this point, but yeah, I had to use these to kind of extend it from the floor. I think it works pretty good. But the thing is, it is really fragile. So if you apply too much pressure, it's gonna pop out. I mean, that's good enough, I guess. But again, yeah, the side skirt I don't have, and that's coming out. Shit. Yeah, it is really fragile, honestly, with like most of my models, besides maybe my T72. There we go. But yeah, there's another shot. I'm gonna pick up the camera real quick, and I'm just gonna show it around. Yeah, here's the commander's cupola and the dugout. I tried doing that as best I could. Not very detailed, but that's alright. There should be like a 50 cal or anything on the top, but I haven't really made that yet. I don't know. Just haven't gotten to it, I guess. I really like how the 105 came out though, and the gun placement and everything, and the manlet. I think that turned out pretty good overall. There are some gaps, obviously. This is kind of overhanging a little bit too much. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm gonna just grab the T72 real quick, just kind of show it compared to that. I mean, I think overall the size comparison is pretty good. I would say that's probably realistic, but you know, maybe a little bit too big, maybe. But I don't know. I think that's probably pretty good. But other than that, that's about it. I will probably post videos, or not videos, photos on my YouTube channel also, on this obviously. But you know, overall, I think it turned out pretty good. Thanks for your guys' patience. I just really didn't get to it in time, honestly. Like, I was gonna post a video probably like a month ago, and I never got to it. But yeah, and also I've been working on other stuff. I'm just gonna show it right now. Actually, it's not really done, but I've been working on this Humvee. Haven't really gotten to it in the past couple days, but obviously the front's not finished, and I mean, I think the sides look good, but everything else isn't finished. So you know, I might just scrap it, make something else, but we'll see. Anyway, well, thanks guys. Again, sorry for the lack of updates. I'm thinking my next vehicle, don't quote this or anything, might be a Leopard 2, but I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I just made a NATO vehicle. They're pretty hard to make, honestly. Compared to like T72s and stuff that are so, you know, less compact. Yeah, no, it's hard. But anyway, well, thanks guys. Thanks for listening in, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.